Hi, my name is Shoaib Sheikh, and I am a member of Senior Project BreazeHome's development team. For my part in this project, following features to the property detail page were added: price per square foot information, homeowners association fee information, property tax information, and mortgage calculation. As you can see in the pictures on the right-hand side of the slide, that these are crops from the property detail page on BreazeHome, and you can see that the total price, the price per square foot, taxes if they are available, and homeowners association fee if it's applicable, and a mortgage calculation is available. The calculation of the mortgage is based on 20% down payment, a generic 3.83% interest rate, and 30-year fixed loan type. To help future projects, following research were accomplished: a big data ASC file exploration and mining using R programming language, a tutorial on RStudio to facilitate future data extraction. By the management of BreazeHome, a huge big data file, allreal.asc, was provided, and it was not known that what's inside this file as of before I did my research on the file. The file itself was not openable. It was 6.78 gig single file, and any Linux or Windows operating system will not open it. So in order to open the file and research or data mine the file, I used RStudio using programming language R, and in order to help future students how to do it properly, I also created a tutorial which should be posted on BreazeHome's wiki page. Upon research on the ASC file, I found out that the provided file did not contain the dataset that we are using in our database right now. For instance, we extracted all the MLS IDs from our current BreazeHome database and tried to match it with the MLS IDs found in the allreal ASC file. And as per you can see in the last picture of this slide, the console says there are 0 columns or 0 row matching, which concludes that the ASC file provided by the management did not have the data that we were anticipating. Since it's a new project, nobody or no student before tried to open this file or tried to do a research on it. So this is a good find that, and I was able to provide information about how to extract data from this huge file if later we need to do that. We were anticipating that we would find a property's pricing history and any zip code's pricing trend in the ASC file, which by the surprise the data could not match, so I went ahead and created a property price versus its zip code average graph using local database. The graph uses Chart.js API and follows BreazeHome's design language. This chart will be useful in future when allreal ASC files data is fully moved to BreazeHome database. And now for the final demonstration of the features implemented on our BreazeHome website. As you can see, this is the total cost of the property, the price per square foot, the taxes per year, homeowner association fee per year, and mortgage calculation. This is another property, and this is the third example of the property. Now, this particular graph, as I said before, the data is coming from my local database. It's implemented in my local server. So later on, when the data, all the real ASC data is moved to the BreazeHome server, the graph will start functioning properly. But at this time, the data is coming from my local database. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Rodrigo Vogel and I'm part of the team who developed BreazeHome 3.0. On this video, I'll be focused on the real estate agent. As the problem definition, the product owner has requested an efficient and secure way to control agents who have requested access to be part of the BreazeHome system with authentication and easy access. Since identity theft and fraud are still raising alarming rates, and some platforms out there are still failing to control those who want to be part of the system, I have developed two compounds that would help the BreazeHome system to control agents and also support and help those agents who wants to be more safe during the registration process. The component number one is request an authentic license number. This license number will be verified, and it's going to be based from the real estate public records. This is not a 100% secure website because it's public records, so everyone with a minimum of computer knowledge would have access to obtain this alias. However, not a majority of users out there who will try to log in the system as agent will be able to do it, because a lot of people, they don't have a knowledge about this website. Some don't, the majority don't. So that will help the BreazeHome administrator when they log into the system to control who is logged in, who needs to be validated, will actually decrease, because the majority of the users who are going to attempt to log in, they will be actually real agents. The second component, account verification by photo ID before being granted access as a real estate agent on the system. First, I'm going to go through the authentication process. As an example, I will create an account. I will put my name on it. If I want to just become a regular user, I just hit sign in and I'm going to become an agent. But since the focus is the agent, I will checkbox this option. Now, the license number. For this part here, in order for me to have access to the form, I will insert the real license number. If I put a wrong license number, the system will not allow me to it, but I still be a user of the system. I will be registered because I hit the button sign in and I already made a request to the system to become a user. The system already verified that I'm a legitimate user, that I have a legitimate actually email and password to be actually inserted in the system. So since the focus is the agent, let's go and verify. When I hit validate, we're gonna go to the BreazeHome database and verify that if this license is real. There we go. Now I have access to the form that allows me to register as my agent account. So I will put the license that I use it, the name of the person, cell phone, any number. Actually, this is an example. An email, photo ID. We'll include it. That could be a driver's license or just a the photo, the authentic license from the person. He can also include that. The system will support the upload. He signs in. Now, once he is inside of the system, like anybody else, he's going to be redirected to the results page. The administrator actually will receive the request. He will visualize the information that the user inserted, and once he verifies that this user is authentic, he will send email to the user or contacted, verify he is what he is. He will click on Agent Reviser section and he will select it. Once he does that, the agent he grants access at agent because he's going to be validated on the system. And just remember, this page, it's exclusive. It's only for agents who have not been approved in the system yet. The system won't list it. It will only list it unapproved agents. As part of this sequence diagram, the page only will list no valid agents. And we have we can do this process many times because I can select as many agents as I want and validate them one by one, or 2 or 3 at the same time. So since I'm going to validate approve agent, there are no more agents available to be approved. Just to recapitulate the login process, once I verify that ID, the authentication on the back end, I'm being redirected to the agent form. And also, this is the class diagrams. It's listed on all the manuals from the system, and this is just a simple example that the agent is an extension from the user. Thank you very much.